Hello, my Taurus besties. Welcome to your horoscope for June. In this video, I'm going to talk about the top 10 transits happening for you this month. And at the end, I'm going to pull a tarot card from my fairy deck to give you some advice and insight about what else to expect this month. There's a lot happening, so let's hop right in so this video isn't a million years long. Let us begin with Saturday, June 3rd. This is the full moon. Let me pull up your chart. This is the full moon at 13 degrees Sagittarius. So you're probably going to notice a peak in emotions. You're going to feel a little bit more emotional around that weekend. Maybe you'll notice some financial matters coming up, maybe some deep inner work coming up. It's going to be in your house of shared resources, intimate connections, and just digging deep in your psyche in general. This is a time when things come to culmination. It's not a bad idea to light a candle to help release any of these 8th house related baggage issues to make room for better vibes at the end of the month. So for this full moon, you might realize some unresolved things. You might see some stuff bubbling up to the surface, and this is all part of the process. This is your 8th house, so trust that this full moon will help you grow and help you heal. This is a time to be extra self-care with yourself. The next day I want to talk about is on Monday, June 5th, we have Venus entering Leo, and this is exciting. We love Venus in Leo, but the day that it ingresses, it will immediately oppose Pluto in Aquarius. So Venus will be entering your 4th house, which means it's all about really good vibes at home and with your family and in your nest, essentially. So we love Venus in Leo, like I said, but it's going to be opposing Pluto in your 10th house. So there could be some sort of power struggle you deal with on Monday, June 5th, or Sunday, the day before, especially at work or with authority figures in your life. So you might be needing to balance your personal internal self and your outer self. Balancing your inner and your outer lives might be a bit tricky at the beginning of the week. You might find yourself putting extra effort into making your home very cozy and maybe a more welcoming space, and dealing with tension at work on the side, or tension in your overall life with somebody who is in authority to you. You might find yourself putting in extra effort into making your home or your room a lot more cozy and a lot more welcoming for yourself, while also dealing with tension at work or with someone who is an authority to you, maybe a parent even, or a cop. But remember, this is all about finding harmony with the different aspects of your life. That's one of the hardest things about life, reckoning with the good and the bad at the same time. So this is a practice in that, but just for the day or a couple days. Overall, Venus in your 4th house will be very cozy, very comfy, and really spruce up your inner world. So we're going to move on to Sunday, June 11th. This is when we have a couple things happening. We have Pluto re-entering Capricorn, retrograding back into Capricorn, and we also have Mercury entering Gemini. So it's a little bit bittersweet. Let's talk about Pluto re-entering Capricorn right now. So it'll be re-entering your 9th whole sign house, and this will urge you to reevaluate some sort of beliefs or rethink some sort of big picture goals. You could find yourself questioning things. You could find yourself questioning things you used to be sure about. You could find yourself questioning things that make you dig deep into your subconscious, into your philosophies. And it's a good time to dig deep into new philosophies or new educational mind-opening opportunities. The 9th house is also the house of divination, so don't discount tarot, astrology, all of that sort of thing. Keep an open mind and learn from your past experiences. Overall, though, Pluto re-entering Capricorn does ask you to rethink big picture goals. And that doesn't mean a complete overhaul. It could just mean one little aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? This is doubled down because the same day Mercury enters Gemini, Sunday, June 11th. So Mercury will be entering your second house, and that brings focus on money matters, on financial stuff, material stuff, and your personal values and your self-esteem. So you'll likely have a little download or some sort of opportunity to come up with clever ideas on how to manage your finances or rethink spending habits. Conversations around money and possessions might pop up a bit more frequently, and you could find yourself thinking more about what truly matters to you, what your real priorities are. So don't be surprised if you start reevaluating some things around June 11th, your priorities, your goals, and also finding new ways to build your self-esteem. Then about a week later, on Saturday, June 17th, we have a new moon in Gemini. So there's a new beginning, a seed planted with your finances, with your material items, with your self-esteem. So this is a great new moon for you to set intentions and maybe light a candle with the intention to manifest some extra cash or other second house goodies, manifest something that you want materially, physically, manifest greater self-confidence, all of the above. All of that's possible. You might find yourself drawn to new opportunities or exploring new ways to increase your financial security or new methods to get there. Remember, it's all about embracing the energy of abundance and making the most out of this fresh start on June 17th. Interestingly enough, we also have Saturn stationing retrograde at 7 degrees Pisces. So Saturn stationing retrograde in your 11th whole sign house brings some slowed down vibes when it comes to your social life and your aspirations. So we have a lot of recalibrating happening in the middle of the month. We're recalibrating the way we think, we're recalibrating our monetary goals, and we're reevaluating our friendships and the networks that we're involved in. You're going to see what's working and what isn't working and make some adjustments during this week. So the week leading up to Saturday, June 17th, Saturn will be moving at a glacial pace, extremely slow. So again, slowed down stuff with your social life, with your network, with your aspirations too. But if you have friend plans to hang out with friends, give yourself extra patience because it'll be a bit slower than you're expecting. Also, you can expect people from your past to pop up a little bit as well. But keep in mind, this is a retrograde that's all about growing and learning, even if the process is slow. We need our proper network. We need our, we grow best amongst others, right? It's important to have the right garden for you. So we're reevaluating that around June 17th. Okay, and then a few days later, we have Cancer season beginning. On Wednesday, June 21st, the sun enters Cancer. So it will be entering your third whole sign house. And so a spotlight is focused on how you communicate, on your brain in general, how you think, how you learn, how you teach. It also shines a light on staying connected with your environment, your immediate environment. So that means like the people that surround you, your roommates, your siblings, your neighbors, those kind of people. Also, your car, the way that you get around your environment or your community. Your community is highlighted as well. So you might feel a bit more chatty, a bit more curious, a bit more social during Cancer season, eager to share your thoughts, eager to communicate and brainstorm and think about things with other people. It's a much busier season for you. It's a great time to explore your community in some sense, maybe attend events or meet new people, networking of some kind. So enjoy the lively energy of Cancer season. In a couple days after that, on Monday, June 26th, we have Mercury following suit and also entering Cancer. And so with Mercury, though, entering your third whole sign house, this is like doubling down on busy brain and communication. It is communication central to have the sun and Mercury in Cancer for Tauruses. So you're going to find yourself communicating more, having more conversations, sharing more ideas, doing more reading, doing more writing, and gathering information, engaging with your surroundings. It's a very busy time. You're going to have a lot of places to go, a lot of people to see, a lot of things to do during Cancer season and when Mercury enters Cancer at the end of the month. With this, though, comes a boost in problem-solving skills and mental agility in general. So just enjoy this increased mental stimulation while it lasts. Take advantage of the opportunity to learn and connect with more people. And then the last day I want to talk about for the month is Friday, June 30th. We have a couple things happening. We have Neptune stationing retrograde at 27 degrees Pisces, and we have a Mercury Cazimi at 9 degrees Cancer. I'm going to talk about Neptune stationing first. Neptune will be slowing down and moving at a glacial pace the week that leads up to Friday, June 30th. So this brings a bit of fog in general in our lives, but especially for you around friendships and around your long-term aspirations, and just the people you're in network with. So there are pros and cons. The pros are that you will be a lot more creative, especially in group settings or with a online or in a network of some kind, essentially. So that could be an online game, that could be literally like a club that you're in, or a Discord server that you're in, something like that. A lot more creativity, a lot more intuition, a lot more spirituality and depth and things that are not seen by the naked eye. This all strengthens with Neptune stationing. The con to this is that you might feel a little bit more foggy or confused or disillusioned, or what's the word I'm looking for? Where you are duped by something. You might feel a lot more introspective and reflective during the week, reevaluating the connections that you make with people and with the dreams that you're chasing in general. It's definitely a week to dive deep into your desires and your motives, and to really connect and make sure you're not running on autopilot with these things. But again, be aware of the potential confusion or misunderstandings with a social circle of some kind. Stay grounded and try to keep your clear head as you navigate this sort of introspection with the groups that you're involved with. All right, same day, we have a little bit of a different vibe. We have the Mercury Cazimi. Again, same day, Friday, June 30th. This is at 9 degrees Cancer. So you can, with this Cazimi, you can expect a brief window of supercharged thought processes, mental clarity, and communication. So, Mercury is getting a boost from the sun, and this makes your ideas and your thoughts a lot sharper and a lot more focused. This is a great time for problem solving, brainstorming, or having important conversations that you need to have. You might also find it easier to articulate your thoughts or gain insights into thought patterns. So the way I see this playing out is Neptune will be stationing all week, the final week of June. You're going to feel a little bit foggy, but also very intuitive and in tune with your internal self. And then on Friday, June 30th, there is a bit of I don't want to say culmination, but it's like, this is the break in the air. This is your fresh air. This is when you come up for air. That's what I'm looking for. So if you are struggling at the end of the month, know that Friday is a light at the end of the tunnel, and you will have some sort of download, some sort of blessing that comes through, especially having to do with your brain. So reading a really good book, writing a really good piece, communicating to the right people, all possibilities. And those are all the transits for the month. Now I'm going to pull your card from my fairy deck, the Doreen Virtue fairy deck. Oh, how cool. You got the Dreamer, also known as the Fool, for this month. So you're going to embrace your true purpose. You're going to begin a new adventure. You're going to trust yourself, and you're starting a new game of some kind. You're starting anew this month somehow. So here's your card. Here's your Fool, your fairy Fool. Don't forget to embrace the Fool energy. All right, and that wraps up your horoscope for June. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more astrology goodness. If you are hungry for even more astrological insights, you can join my portal for exclusive weekly or monthly forecast and horoscopes. You can book a one-on-one consultation with me, or you can become a member of my wonderful Discord community. So check out the links in the description to get started, and take care, my friends. I will see you next time. Bye.